Yo, what's up? How are you guys? Welcome in. It's another day, another opportunity to lose money. You guys ready to take a fat L? Hold on. Yo, Grant, how's it going, man? I friggin' just woke up, so 30 minutes ago. It's still pretty much just woke up. I was in Seth's stream in the morning/night. Can you guys even hear that music? Okay, you can hear that, right? Am I nocturnal? Basically. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. What's up, Algo? Ooh, look who it is, Algo. See, met Algo before I went to bed. Yeah, you'll spell it right one of these days. Oh yeah, of course. James, Candace, guys, wonderful to have you here. Terrific. Yeah, I was putting off getting out of bed until like 30 minutes ago. I was like, oh man, I freaking got to now. Got up, jumped in the shower as quick as I could, made a coffee, and we're here. What's up, Logan? Yeah, like Grant said, smash the like button. Let's get this stream out there. Let's get this stream popping tonight. Yup, coffee mugs all around. Let's see if we can't get a little set up in the next couple hours, maybe. Saswat, however you pronounce that. What's up? Yeah, Seth cooked the bully, 100%. Yeah. It was a sad day, but it was also very entertaining. Modern Family, my man. Yeah, on the top step. Forget Bull Nux. Unless you're interested in using my code. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yep, how are you? Yeah. Shibby, my man, how's it going? Good, I hope. Good, I presume. Yeah, 100%. Even if the trading's not going so good, at least maybe we can entertain. How am I doing? Wonderful, man. Wonderful. Yeah, just terrific. I'm locked in. Just requested a decent sized payout last night. Yeah. Going to take some money out of my account. Just thinking about sells below level, where I should put it. I'm gonna take a quick look at the time frames here. The 4-hour close just barely bearish, kind of a little bit of indecision previously. Daily Engulfed a little bit, but closed below resistance. What ugly daily candles, man. It's hard to believe how ugly these daily candles are. Like, can we just go back to this? Can we go back to this? This was so friggin' easy to trade. Now we gotta trade in this. How are we expected to trade this? Anyways. Oh, Jack's here. Morning, bro. Yeah, morning. Yeah, 4 hour close a bit bearish. The 1 hour is kind of dancing around in a weird way. $15 minutes like that. I mean, I don't even know if I'll use this as a level. I probably won't. Probably put my level there. Yeah, I feel safer buying up above that instead of that monitor level. Definitely. And then for sells, like, there's no really sell opportunities until definitely right here. Yeah, it looks like a decent spot to sell, to be honest. Looks like an okay spot to take a sell. If we do want to come down to there, we're gonna have to see like some green along the way at least. Good you earn. Market's been tough last couple of weeks. After this week or next, it's time to reboot until January. Work on other stuff until the markets present good opportunity. I agree. I agree. Yo, Vanessa, Kyle, Rodriguez. How's it going, guys? Markets have been bad, yeah. Apparently, people say December is always pretty bad, but I don't know. It seems pretty bad to me this month. Jerome Pez is here, guys. Jerome Pez is here to provide signals. Size down and survive it? Nah, size up and die in it. NQ should be firing with the Santa rally. What? Signal, please, sir? Yes. For $50,000, I'll provide a signal. For the short price, the short fee, the small fee of $50,000, I will give you one signal. Grant, I just said, man, you gotta wire me the money first. Come on. Sir, I sleep under a bridge. Well, sorry, man, but you're gonna have to find a way to scrounge up the change. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. You got a kidney or something, don't you? Yeah, exactly, man. Think outside the box. Yeah, think outside the box. You need to fund a live account or anything, dude. You got organs. Come on. Made some real money in the market when Intel and SMCI contracts today. W, man. W. Yeah, it kind of sucks that we're like right in the middle of this kind of big range. Honey Bear, how's it going? Good, I hope. Good, I presume. Good day, mate. Yep. Gonna be up all night. Oof. Very soon, Grant. Very soon. Very soon. Good, bud. A bit late to the show, but out crayfishing. Well, you're not that late. Barely even 10 minutes. You know, first candle didn't even form. So, yeah, you're pretty much on time. But I can just send friendly links. Who wants the first link? To what? Where's Millionaire Dan at? Definitely asleep right now. Yeah, it's like 3:30 for him, I think. Oh, yeah. Just make some Pez accounts. Dude, it actually pisses me off that someone made a Pez Trades account and was messaging people just begging for money. Like, man. Could you at least form the scam in a way where it makes me look rich? Like, I'm going to help you or something? Like, buy my course or something? Like, man. Why do you have to just beg for money in my name? Wake him up? Yeah, I should. Yeah. I'll quickly take a flight to Dubai. Actually, wait, he's going to Australia today, isn't he? Or is that this weekend? I wish I had my passport already. I'd probably go for that meetup. Yeah, I do have one. I'm not gonna lie. Should be today. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. 10 fake Daniel Holmes friend requests. Yeah. I mean, people only just one. I think I only seen one Pez Trades account so far, but it low key made me happy. It low key made me happy that someone friggin' made a fake account in my name. On his laptop, yeah, I think they'll be good. He's gonna be using the same camera, so I don't think we'll notice a difference. Fake Nikki accounts, yeah, I've seen those too. Yeah, he's going back to Asia streams. You know you made it when you have someone making a fake account of you. Exactly. That's why it kind of made me a little bit happy. Yeah. Alan, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What our plan for Asia? I'm gonna wait until price reaches one of these levels and see how it reacts there for now. So probably just gonna friggin' sit down and do nothing for a little bit. Unless we create some clean range and you know, form some type of rejection or something, then we can get something quicker. But no fake accounts of me yet. Make one yourself. And why high and low? Yeah, I don't take that into too much consideration, but yeah, I should friggin' make an account, Pez Trades, and scam people on it, and then like put out a notice that someone's scamming people on my name with my real account. Grant, I don't know what you're. Yeah, Grant, what are you saying, man? You already make fake accounts. Grant's acting like he don't have like 20 fake accounts made. Grant got an AI army running fake accounts. That's hilarious. Got 56 people here. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Would be greatly appreciated. Know what I'm saying? Yo, Tucker Trades. No way, dude. Welcome, 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 my G. Guys, if you don't know who Tucker is, he's a legend. Make sure to follow him on TikTok. He's always streaming on there. Can't believe you're up, bro. Another what? Another fake profile? Did I catch any trades yesterday? No, there was nothing. I just requested my payout. They haven't taken the money out yet, though. Yeah, it's where I'm on a live account, it takes a bit longer to actually remove the funds because it's not just simulated capital, but yeah. There was nothing yesterday. Like, I didn't see one good opportunity yesterday at all. Like, literally nothing. But I did go to sleep, like, yeah, I went to sleep around a little bit after NYSE open. Yeah, 10K. Light little 10K payout, you know what I'm saying? So, that was chill. You took 10 trades? You actually call? You're joking. Oh no, call. Nah, I understand it though. I understand it for sure. Only seen one good setup this week, legit, bro. Bro, was in Dan's one-on-one earlier this year, or is this more of a newer thing he started? Is what more of a newer thing? What are you asking? The one-on-one? You mean the mentorship he does? Like the one-on-one sessions and stuff? Yeah, I had a bunch of one-on-ones with Daniel. I didn't technically pay for a one-on-one scenario, but I always got one-on-ones whenever I wanted. I think just because I was his first student and yeah, connected bro off the rip. Legit. Kyle, what you're going through, man, it sucks. 100%, dude. It does suck. Why your account says 59K live? Well, it says 50K. You're on an XFA account, so that's a simulated funded account. Is like the step before live accounts. Once you get 5 payouts on one Express account, you get moved to live, or they kind of evaluate you to see if you will. It's a fake account. Yeah, this is fake money. Yeah, legit, man. It'll never not be a struggle either. The emotions don't go away. You just learn to deal with them and like accept them and let them pass. They kind of do go away a little bit, but it's only after you do that. After you just practice letting them pass over and over again, they stop being so strong. My emotions are definitely still pretty strong though when I enter trades and stuff. It's still a little bit hard for me to deal with. Diddy Holmes is a scammer. Pazilla is a scammer. Trading. Yeah, legit. Dude, there's so many scammers out there though. In the trading space, it's probably the most scam dense industry that I've ever seen. And after you make some actual money, surely it's not as bad. Like for me, I'm trying to get out of the gutter, so sometimes it feels like it's right there. It's bad, but in a different way. It's bad, but in a different way. Mainly because, yeah, Diddy Holmes. I think it's bad in a different way, mainly because once you do get a little bit of money and you're like, oh shit, I can make money from this, it's easier to start thinking of money. When you're learning, you always get told, don't associate it with money, don't associate your trades with money, just focus on taking good trades. Well, when you do make some money, you start thinking, oh shit, I'm doing this for money now. So you start thinking of it in terms of money. Beginners get preyed upon hard. A lot of the lads in the mentorship was very lucky to be on the right path right away. 100%. 100%, dude. Beginners who don't know much about trading is like fresh meat to a lot of people. It's always been about the money. Oh, 100%. We're doing this for money, but if you think about money while you're taking trades, you're more likely to take dumb trades. It's gonna fuck with your emotions. You got scammed a few times back in the day, Oren. Yeah, I know. Like, legit hit 500 yesterday, and I already got 41 more. Like, man, it's crazy. I owe a lot of taking the right path to this group of traders, and damn, price action is the way for real. 100%. 100%. Tucker, you trade pretty similar as well, don't you? I think you said the main difference is what you target when you take a trade. Only reason I trusted the mentorship was because I knew you. Yeah. Makes sense. Because money is constantly on the brain. Yeah. 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 Do you drop to the 5 minute ever, Tucker? I don't think I've seen you drop to the 5 minute. Maybe you do though. When you tell someone how much you made, you have to wonder, do they actually care? Probably not, because they can't relate. That would be my approach as success comes. I think it's motivational and inspiring, 100%. Yeah, I think it's because making money in this, like getting a big pay, is really hard. If you can do that and show someone that you did it, and it's like you're obviously gonna motivate them. Like I didn't get into trading so that I could friggin' do all this self-development for nothing in return. Yes, I do love the self-development, and it's the only reason I'm able to do this, to make money, but I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't gonna earn money. Good morning, Heather. Good to have you here. I'm not gonna say your name, bro. Why do I feel like I've seen that guy's profile picture before? That's Jedi. That is 100% Jedi on a different account that he made for me to say it. Yo, David, how's it going? My brother saw a video of you balling on the court. Says he wants a 1v1. Dude, we're on, man. We're on. Yeah, we're on. Money is a tool. The love of it is the root of... Yeah, I mean... Who said that because you have a lot of money, you love it, though? Yeah, I do. I played a lot of basketball growing up. Ask Orem. Dude, the funny thing is, I never played on a team. I never played on a basketball team per se, but I was better than most people on the team. Yeah. It got to be in the summertime, though, because they don't even let us play indoors here very much. It's hard to find a court to rent. Actually, there is one. Yeah, there's one like 45 minutes away. You slayed at NBA Jam. I believe you, bro. I believe you. Breaking ankles. Yeah, 100% Orem. They got a new court in our town now. I think they redid the asphalt and stuff. Jack, not yet, but very soon. I gotta apply for it before Christmas. I know that. Gotta lose some weight. Me too, bro. Yeah, me too. Hey Pez, been crazy inspired by your story. I've been trying to get profitable for years alongside my job. Can't say I ever really have it 100% looking back. Stick around, bro. Stick around. I always say there's an incubation phase of each strategy of at least 6 to 9 months. When you start trading a strategy, you want to give it 6 to 9 months and see where your understanding is and gauge from there. Like you said you've been trying to get profitable for years, right? But how long have you stuck to one strategy? I'm curious to hear that. Yeah, I'm curious to hear how long you stuck to one strategy. Come on, Adam. Come on, Adam. We're not with that. Dude, this is kind of random. I'll read what Tucker said. Yeah, and yes, Seth providing value, he 100% does. Tucker says, yeah, I'm sort of at break even right now. The next step, I think, is one-on-one with my mentor, become a real killer at this stuff, going all in. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. Tucker, like, what I see in you, bro, is like, what I see in you is the strong belief in yourself, and I think that's going to be the main reason that you end up doing this. I genuinely, like, yeah, I almost know that you're going to succeed. Yeah, we're going to succeed. I love that you write all that shit on your wall and stuff. You have like a dream board or something. So sick. My strategy has been buy, sell though. I feel that. Something inside of me never lets myself completely give up though. Amen. That's what it takes though, right? Wow. You're at break even at the moment, and you've been doing this for years. That's impressive. That's super impressive. Super impressive. Appreciate it, bro. We're gonna go great places for real, man. Everyone here will have that belief. 100%. Dude, one thing I've been thinking about, honestly, is I want to be the best trader. Like, I want to be the greatest trader on the planet. And I want to be the greatest streamer on the planet. and I want to be the greatest coach on the planet. That's what's motivating me. I just want to be great. Like, I want to be the best. All I think about is streaming. All I think about is streaming and trading. Every minute of every day. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, I actually don't think for the past week and a half of when I said I'm going all in, and I decided that this is what I'm doing, I don't think there's been 1 minute where I didn't think about streaming and trading. Legit. Appreciate that call. Thank you, Grant. Yeah, definitely. Luke, you got interested when you were 18 and you're break even at 29, bro. Don't give up. Did you have any vices which held you back? Other than bad habits on the chart, you mean? Yeah. I mean, definitely. Definitely. When I first started, yeah, there was a period, I never talked about this really, but there was a period when I first started. I had already quit smoking for a long time. I quit vape and cigarettes for a long time. When I first started, the stress of trading, I wouldn't say caused me to pick up a cigarette, but I did pick up a pack of cigarettes and a vape. And then for like a month I did it, and I would say that helped me back in a way. What about that dank kush, mate? I can't smoke it, bro. I get too paranoid. Yeah, I smoked a lot of it when I was younger, but I can't do it anymore. Also, binge eating was a bad one too. Luke, are you in the Discord? Are you in the Discord server, Luke? Okay, W, bro. I'm going to drop it soon in chat. Oh, look at what Logan said. Eating cleaner helps. Less sluggish. Just started creatine from our talk last night. We'll do that daily. Go for a 30-minute walk before I trade. That's such a good routine, man. Such a good routine. Still fasting? I do 24-hour fast very regularly. I haven't done longer than 24 hours in a while, though. Yeah, not for a while. Treat it like a profession, not a hobby. Yeah. Tucker's in the UK. Not to dox him, but yeah, he's in the UK. Yeah, I did 3 days. I did 3 days before. 3 days was my longest. I tried to go further. Like, I did my 3-day one. I succeeded. And then I tried to go further than that. I fucking failed. I tried like 2 times. How did I feel? I felt really, really clear-headed for some reason. Very clear-headed. And also very hungry at times. I found the hunger would like kind of come and go. Like the hunger would come in waves. I wanted to start a fast today. I've been trying to do this for a while, but can't go longer than a day. Yeah. Honestly, I think the more you do a day, the more your body gets used to doing it, and then you can go further. I'm not sure if that's true, but I feel like that's how it works. After the 24 hours, the hunger disappears. Yeah, I've noticed, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I'm weird, but like the hunger disappears at different times every time I fast. Like I've fasted sometimes and the hunger wasn't there until the 24 hours went by. And other times the hunger was there and then went away. Like doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it's how you eat leading up to it. I don't know. Why do you fast? What's the main goal? For me, it's like spirituality and like mental clarity, like Kyle was talking about. Like almost reset. It gives you like a mental reset and a physical reset too. Get a little dizzy. You probably don't have enough electrolytes then. If you're getting dizzy, you want to, get some sodium. Get some sodium, magnesium, potassium. Do I ever get headaches from fasting? Nah. Yeah, legit. That's what it does, yeah. Yeah, it's literally all throughout the Bible too, as a practice that people did in like the biblical days. So it's not a coincidence, I don't think, that people did that to get closer to God. And we do it, and it gives us really clear heads. Yeah, it's definitely not a coincidence. What does autophagy mean? I'm guessing that's like regen cells and stuff. Oh, Luke was just baptized a few weeks ago too. Bro. Luke, you're killing it, man. Love to hear stuff like that. Cleans up dead cells. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Yeah, Luke is absolutely smashing it. Of course, bro. Where are you from, Luke? Do intermittent fasting, go 16, 18, 20-hour fast. Prepare for longer. Yeah, I did intermittent. I think that's why I do 24 hours so easily now, is because I did do intermittent fasting for a long time. And now 24 hours just feels like it's regular to me. A place called Newcastle in the UK. Nice. Yeah, W. We're gonna have to do when I grow to like 10k subs and we get the Discord popping. We're gonna need everybody to fly out to Newfoundland. Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of you guys flying to Canada for a meetup here. Crazy B, yeah. I mean, that's kind of how you do it. I love how Heather always says, "Do you watch real football?" Yo, Angela, how's it going? Good to have you here. Whoa, Algo, you lived in Alaska, bro? My grandparents took a trip to Alaska at one time. They loved it. Sir, if you have a good bridge for to sleep under. Nah, we don't. We don't have many bridges. Yeah, barely any. Is there a reason you haven't plotted the high/low in a more recent tighter move? Yeah. Yeah. I always mark my levels closer to the bodies because I feel that's a better representation of where price reacted strongly. And I always want to trade into as much one color as I possibly can, just because I know the most recent movement in price in that area was kind of a easy battle to win. Like for here, buyers clearly overcame sellers very easily, so I'm more comfortable selling into that area of price than say right here. We have levels like all throughout this, but clearly there wasn't a clear bias when price was at this level most recently, so I'm not comfortable trading within this area as it stands now. What strategy do you use? Simple price action on the 15-minute time frame and up. Yeah, simple price action. Breakouts, rejections, stuff like that. Mark out key levels where price previously had a reaction and look for a new reaction. You can, when price reaches these levels, you can tell a lot from how the candles print, like what story it's telling. Whether or not it's going to overcome that level or not, you know what I mean? It's pretty interesting stuff, but for now we just have to wait till price reaches one of these levels. Have you ever tried any other strat / market approach before landing on stripped back breakout / rejection? Kind of, but not really. I tried so my story is that back in like 2020, my brother introduced me to trading. I tried to get into it a little bit, and the person I learned from was Raja Banks. That's who I learned like how a candlestick works and stuff from. For the longest time, I did like on and off, but I would never say I traded. I didn't really follow any strategy. I just did dumb shit. And then last year, or 2 years ago, I learned about ICT. And I just hated it. Like, I genuinely hated it. So when I locked in, I picked this. Came across Dan, like, by the grace of God, and freaking bought his mentorship. His first student, connected bro with him, and it's been like history ever since. Gotta bring wife to the mechanic, but we'll try to tune in from the car. Yeah, W, bro. Do you wait for 15-minute candle closure before taking an entry? Yeah, always. Yeah, I need that confirmation. I got in touch with trading because of a FIFA streamer. It sounds weird, but it was meant to be like that. Yeah, that is a interesting way to find trading for sure. Does my brother still trade? Kind of. I would say kind of, yeah. He tries to, but he doesn't. He's not very consistent showing up. The entire thing be a rabbit hole that I tried to get to, that I never got to the bottom of. I feel that, man. Totally feel that. I wish I was. I wish I was. The reason I won't is because I don't want to sell into this level right here. I don't want to sell into this mess right here. For me to feel comfortable taking a trade, I gotta see price come down here. How many trades do you put up on average a month? It varies ridiculously. It varies to a ridiculous amount. The streamer was talking about trading, and I was like, what is that? I asked a few questions and a lot of research. That's sick. That's sick. Do you find it useful to track things like win rate, average RR, Sharpe ratio? I don't think win rate or anything like that is the best to track. Honestly, I think the best that you can track is just your emotions, your thought process, your analysis of each trade individually. Yeah, worry about each trade individually, and like really pay attention to why you took a trade. And eventually you'll just be confident in your decisions. And that's what matters most. First account with FTMO. Yeah, nice. Are you confident that you've now acquired the skill to consistently pull out your piece of the market now going forward? I am confident, yeah. We'll see though. I've only been pulling payouts consistently for like 4 months. I've been pulling payouts out consistently for like 4 months, which is a good sign. And I feel like, yeah, I'm pretty confident that I can keep doing it. Journaling is literally the cheat code. Definitely. Definitely. Would not recommend FTMO when learning. Too expensive for the beginning, 100%. I wouldn't really recommend them at all, to be honest, unless you're strictly a Forex trader. Even then, it's kind of still pricey and unnecessarily expensive. Hey, I'm new here. Top of the morning to you from Thailand. Can you explain your strategy and approach for a newcomer? First of all, Thailand is awesome. I got a cousin who was adopted from Thailand, which is interesting. My strategy is simple price action. I trade breakouts and rejections. I keep it as simple as possible. Right now, I'm just waiting for price to approach one of the key levels I have marked out, and I'm gonna see how price reacts there. Personally, I wait for a lot of confirmation. I'm pretty conservative. I need as much extra confirmation as I can possibly get before I enter a trade. Yeah, Luke. That's part of the reason I want to do a community like this, is because I know there's so many scammers out there, and it's, yeah. Exactly, Rodriguez. That's kind of why I do it too. How much I risk on firm? I'm on a live account with a pretty big balance, so it'll be different than if I was trying to build up a new challenge. Which I'm going to be doing again soon. I want to get into different prop firms and stuff. Shibby's new here. Please explain more. For you, Shibby, I know you're new, and I get the vibe that you're rich, so I'm going to have to charge you a lot of money. Oh, yeah, let's drop the Discord link. We got 88 people in here. We have a free Discord with an amazing group of people. We have a free Discord with an amazing group of people. Every weekend we get together, talk about mindset, stuff like that. The link is right there. I'm going to pin it in chat. Anybody is welcome. Any and all is welcome. Seth got some fake accounts going of him too. Oh, that's hilarious. Money is just grass for me. That's crazy. Let's go, Aaron. Oh, Aaron in Canada. I'm in Canada too. Yeah, I'm in Newfoundland. Probably like me and Orem is probably the only day traders in Newfoundland, I would say. Like nobody does it here. Sudbury, Ontario, nice. This is what Shibby drinks every morning. He fills up a blender full of $100 bills and blends it up and drinks it. And he calls that his green smoothie. When did I start streaming to Discord? Very short time ago, only like a month ago. Yeah, only been streaming for about a month and it's been absolutely popping off. Can I speak French? Bonjour, comment ça va? Oui, oui, monsieur. Est-ce que je peux aller aux toilettes? That's about all I know. Good morning. My family owned the Canadian Tire there when I used to work for them. That's where you were, Orem? I thought you were in like Manitoba or something. That's why I have stomach problems. Yeah, that really explains it. Wait, Lost in Sauce, are you French? Is that why you asked that? Oh shit. That sneeze came out of nowhere. Yeah, that sneeze came out of nowhere. How long have I been following Christ? I've been working on my relationship with Christ for a very long time. A very long time. But I feel like following Christ and trying to build a relationship with him is a little bit different. Like for me personally, it took a lot of work for me to be able to say the name Jesus and not feel some type of way about it. I had to put in a lot of work and really develop an understanding of why I believe he's God in the flesh. Yeah, some parts of Canada do speak French, but not around me though. But we have a French class in like every school. I just didn't really pay attention. Good morning from Spain, my man. Good morning. Spain seems like it would be a cool place to visit, I feel like. I've been attending church for about 16 months, but I wasn't able to call myself a believer until recently. I had a lot of questions that I needed to work on. I understand that totally. Yeah. I respect that a lot more than kind of just having blind faith. Yeah, I respect like having a thought process behind it. What is matcha? Like, how do you make matcha? Yeah, definitely, Logan. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was poo price action until then. It's from a leaf? What the fuck? And you guys love that? What the fuck is green tea and you guys go crazy over that? How? Yeah, Thai will give you like every single vitamin and antibiotic in it. And tell you to drink this one, drink this type of matcha at this time of the day. Matcha latte is fire. I wonder why we don't have that here. Like, I've never heard of matcha anywhere around here. Pump your mic volume. It should be good. Sometimes people say that, and then I ask, and everybody else says it's good. I watch the streams back too, and it's always good. Just to check. What does everyone do for work here? I trade. It's big everywhere now. Not in Newfoundland though. You look like the perfect actor in a Viking Netflix. That's funny. Yeah, maybe I should audition. They got it in the city. Oh, really? Morgan, what's up? How's it going? Did you miss anything, Ramson? No, like the past 4 candles have been literal poo. Berry matcha sounds like it might be good because then it's not just leaf. Yeah, legit, Grant. What do you mean Viking actor? I actually am a Viking. Do I ever hunt or fish? Not very often. It's very popular where I'm from, like extremely popular, but I never got into it very much. I've done it a bunch of times, but I wouldn't say I'm an avid fisher or hunter or anything. Yeah, Ariel's what would we say it was? A a trader mermaid with ADHD or something. I can't remember now. Yeah, I'm a Viking and I invade the market and take control. When you're not streaming, do you still sit in front of the charts all session? Nah, I won't do that. But yeah, I'll hop on when something's happening. When price kind of reaches one of these levels, I'll kind of check every 15 minutes and just see where like how the candle close and stuff. Yeah, I gotta say, berry matcha sounds like it actually might be good. What am I doing after stream? I don't know yet. Why? Why do you ask? You gonna be up late tonight or something? Oh, you're in town, really? Interesting. Yeah, well, you want to go to Mickey D's or something, get a coffee? What time is it in Canada? Well, I'm in Newfoundland. It's 9:30 right now. Get some Timmy's. Yeah, I'm down. Alcoholic matcha in Bali. Oh, sick. So, yeah, you can get them with alcohol in them, I guess. Double W, double and a honey cruller. Yeah, man, it's funny you say that because the honey cruller is my favorite donut. But in saying that, Boston cream is good too. 1 a.m. here in England. Nice. My guy's dedicated. Do you work tomorrow too? Canadian maple. I don't know if I tried that one. I don't get donuts very often. Never heard of a honey cruller. I'm not surprised. I feel like it might be mainly a Canadian thing. Like, that's limited to Tim Hortons, I think. Just got a notification. We got some people joining the Discord. That's sick. Steadily growing the community. Yeah, we're steadily growing, guys. Smash the like button on the stream too if you haven't already. Hit sub. We're going to the friggin' moon. I don't have a schedule. I'll nap in the afternoon before NY session. Yeah. Shanghai must have opened. Yep. Been to one on Market Street. Wait, you're not talking about Tim Hortons. You're gotta be talking about something else. China. Click sell. I dare you to. I dare you to click sell right now, and go live. Go live. There's no way there's a Tim Hortons in Manchester. Ariel's still Ariel's working on some challenges right now, I think. Today the market is cooked. This is Shanghai candle, yeah. In Sunderland, a place in the UK. My prop firm is official partner with them. Interesting. Yeah, Jack, go tell your uncle or whoever is running the market to friggin' pump it. No, they can't be, Jack. Please tell them to pump the markets. Please, I want to take a trade. I can't handle this anymore. Yeah, dumping the daily would be lit. Yeah, dumping the daily would be the move right now. Yeah, I'm freaking tired, man. I've been babying this coffee as if I'm not tired, but I really need to drink this coffee. Do I ever deal with tilt? You should have been here for Monday. Pop ya gum? What? What do you mean pop ya gum? Are you saying like pop a nicotine gum like I always say? I already got one in though. Yeah, I got one in. The thing is, like, you don't see me chew it all the time. You don't see me chew it all the time because you're supposed to actually park it in the side of your mouth after you chew it. Bulletproof coffee. Man, I feel like someone told me about that. I think Seth told me about that. Chewing in silence, yeah. Man, I think I mentioned the other day, I want to get big enough to the point where I can be like I don't know if I would be the first. Maybe I would be the first, but I want to get a G Fuel. I want to get a G Fuel affiliate code and drink G Fuel while I trade streaming or stream trading. Yeah, what is bulletproof coffee? It's not coffee with nicotine in it. It can't be. What does order place outside of first minute mean? It means when a candle closes in a position that I'm interested in a trade, I gotta wait till the first minute passes by, or close to it at least. My dentist said I'm grinding in my sleep. I said dope. I feel like I've seen that on Instagram. So true though. So true. Does it help? I'm heavy into smoking and now vaping, doing it since I was 13. Basically smoked more than half my life. It helps. Yeah, it helps. I don't do it for that reason though. I don't do it for the reason that it helps me not smoke. I think not smoking is a different, it'll take a different mindset than trying to find something to replace it, to give it up. I smoked for years. I never smoked for that many years, but yeah, I smoked for years, and when I did quit, I didn't switch to nicotine gum immediately. I literally quit it for like months, and then I started taking nicotine gum because of like brain performance and like, yeah, I looked into nicotine and I love it. I love it. Blend 1 cup of hot brewed coffee with 1 tablespoon of grass-fed butter and oh, that's what bulletproof coffee is. Yeah, interesting. No, I've never tried that. But man, yeah, because I knew I heard of it. But I didn't realize that that's what it was. I like the nicotine tablets, like Zins and stuff. You talking about the pouches? NQ has cleaner price action than GC. Lately I would say that's probably true, yeah. Definitely in the past month, I think so, yeah. Not Zins. No, what do you mean by tablet? I'm actually gonna have to pop a new one though. Oh, a tablet in your lip. So it is similar, yeah. That's kind of what you do with the gum too, but you get to chew it in between. One sec. I've become a pro at throwing it into the garbage. You got snus in Canada? Maybe, but I don't know what it is, so I wouldn't be able to tell you personally. Yet the injection is crazy. Imagine injecting nicotine as if it's like heroin or something. Oops. If this candle were to break out, I would not take that trade. No, it'd be too much of a push to the upside for me to feel comfortable taking that continuation of that. How did your first big payout feel? Gotta be a crazy moment. It was pretty crazy, man. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. My biggest payout was $41,000 Canadian. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of blew my mind. Oh, really? Trump's doing a speech? Interesting. Yeah, that could definitely play into it for sure. Yeah. Freaking hair is kind of. Trump is volume legit. It's about time Trump is saying something that moves the market, though. I feel like everybody's been waiting for him to say something. Yeah, like these past, how many daily candles has it been? Like, look at that, dude. That's hard to trade right there. If you can trade through this and even be at break even, you're a legend. Is printing side by side again on the 1 hour time frame. Really? Oof. Yeah, it's pretty ugly, eh? you guys have taxes on gambling winnings? Or are you just talking about trading as a joke? Really? What a bunch of losers. No, I'm just playing. They tax the tax. That's crazy. Oh, Adam, you're from Sweden? I feel like you said that, but I forgot. Sweden has some hot chicks, man. Yeah, Sweden has some freaking hot chicks. Vikings. Yeah, maybe I'd fit in then. Look at this freaking massive push up. That has to do with Trump. Is Jack still here? I wonder if he took that sell. Hopefully he didn't. Bro said sell now. I told my family to pump the market or to dump the market. And then Trump stepped in and overpowered his family. Hell no. No, I bet you did. I bet you did, bro. Most likely to take no trade till at least end. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be surprised. The price action in Asia and London is just completely whack. Can show you my dashboard. That'll be photoshopped, surely. Taking one setup this week and only hit a small partial. Sounds about right. I'm based in Finland, next door neighbor to Sweden. Yeah, that's sick. Damn, we got people all around the world here. Yeah, that's awesome, man. The Dutch are taxing money. They already before. Really? That's insane. So a terrible closure there. We're definitely gonna have to wait a lot longer to get a setup after that, but which sucks. Ariel, where'd you go? Yeah, apparently Trump was speaking, or he is speaking, talking about taxes, and it kind of sent gold flying. What's the color of your background? On the chart or my room? Well, the chart is like navy, I think, or yeah, I think the chart is a little bit navy in my background. Like my wall is green. Outside. Lame. Who goes outside these days? Yeah, what the fuck? Almost 100 viewers. Yes, sir. Yeah, we've been hitting 100 almost every stream lately. What did Trump say? I'm not sure exactly what he said. I just know that he's talking about taxes. I think that's what Logan said. Yeah, Logan mentioned in chat that Trump is talking about taxes. Yeah, Ariel friggin' bruh. Ariel has a life outside of trading. Can you guys imagine having a life outside of trading? What a loser. Prob said China. Yeah, he definitely just... Trump probably got on the podium, went live, and just said China, and then shut it off. Yeah, 100% tariffs for everyone. Would you be surprised? I wouldn't. No way he said billions and billions. Are you watching it, Logan? Logan's a fundamental trader watching the press conferences. Man. He must know, like he has to know that that's a meme, right? Genuinely, like he has to know. Doesn't Trump's office run a meme coin or something? Like he has his own meme coin that he runs. I've seen his tweets on, but only through Instagram after he posts them, and then they get shared around. Yeah, legit. And you explained in Asia there was a 30-minute breakout at 3 a.m. and clean range left. Why did it not work out? I felt it was a good breakout here. Let's see. Let me try and find out where Asia was, first of all. It was after this push down. It was about right here. I think this is where Asia was. And came in to Asia. No, it wasn't that. It was after. Wait. Genuinely can't remember where it was. Freaking, I thought it was after a big push down. This is the 9th. The 8th. So it was right here then, right? It had to be right here. He's talking about the break before the last drop. Dude, can you send it in Discord? Yeah, can you screenshot it and send it in the Discord? Do I trade full time? Yes. If you had to bring 2 people to an abandoned island, which Trumps would you bring? Yeah, who was asking that question though? Oh, if you could send it in the Discord. Oh, Badesia. That would help. Yeah, you're telling me the date, but I don't know exactly where you're talking about. If you could just send a screenshot, that would make it a lot easier. Yeah, I'm gonna need a screenshot to be honest. Yeah, I'm old. I'm losing my mind, man. But dude, yeah, just send a screenshot in main chat, and then I'll be able to find it easy. Do you think the markets are mostly random / chaotic in nature, or their most move can be reasoned about? Mostly random, I would say. And then there's like small instances. There's small moments in time where we can have an edge in. There's moments where we can have an edge in. That's why the shit that's happening now, I detach from. I don't want to have an idea of why that's happening, because then I'll feel like I want to enter. Like, I really don't care. I have my specific moments where I thrive in, and that's the only time I'm trying to enter the market. You know what I mean? Would you know what your win rate for your strategy when you're trading by the rules? I wouldn't know exactly, no. I wouldn't know exactly, but it kind of goes through phases. It goes through phases. But I will say, it's been very rare for me to go on a losing streak. Very rare. Although I have been on one for a little bit now, like probably a 3 trade losing streak, that is rare. I would say 70% is a good estimate. If you're executing well, 70% is pretty good. Yo, Ty, what's going on? What's going on, man? But it's gonna differentiate at different times. Yeah, they say for this specific strategy, is 70% is what you should aim for. I'm going to catch some sleep. Take it easy. Yep, will do, bro. Catch you later. I don't be in NY live. Seth Trade says that, but I do pre-London and London. I know you'll probably be asleep for that, but yeah, I do. I stream Asia and pre-London. 67% is good though, Jack. What does order place outside first minute mean? It means when a new candle opens, if it's in a position where I want to take a trade, I have to wait a minute before I place an order, or close to it at least. Following my rules, I've had like 3 out of 5 wins so far. That's very good. That's very good. Adam hitting me with that again. Come on, bro. Jack, you're getting banned, bro. Yeah, Jack, you're freaking this close to getting banned, I'm telling you. Oh, really? There's no NY live? Damn, that sucks. Probably because of FOMC, I guess. Or wait, isn't that tomorrow? Anyways, it seems like the best breakouts happen after the 1 hour closes. Very often, yes. Yeah, Ty definitely took a buy there. Ty was watching Trump speak, paying attention to the fundamentals. Yeah, Jack, you should. Maybe I'll pop in for a bit too. Who knows? At cafe now. You got your laptop out at the cafe drinking a matcha with your yellow glasses on. Freaking biohacking at the cafe. Do you only trade gold? What's your setup or strategy? Yes, I only trade gold. Sometimes NQ, not very often though. And also, breakouts and rejections is the main stuff. Getting stuff to take home. Why would you go to the cafe, bro? You have a fucking $10,000 coffee machine at your house. Todd put himself in generational debt to get a coffee machine. Kids what? Girls? Have you always traded GC over XAU USD? Yeah, for the past year I have. Yeah, Ty's maid is out of town, so he had to run to the cafe himself. Oh yeah. You trying to say I'm your butler? Is that what you're trying to say? What is my strategy? Simple price action on the 15-minute time frame and up, taking breakouts and rejections mainly. My friend has a Newfoundland doggo. Oh, that's sick, man. Yeah, they're awesome dogs. They're freaking gigantic too. Remember the grass in my backyard? Ty has gardens. Yeah, Ty, we were talking about how Shibby grows money in his backyard. Big Gordon is his name. Dope name. Dope ass name. I got moved to live with the max funding and took a pretty big payout and then just been trading it like this for a while now. But I did it relatively quick. In total, from when I started a combine to when I got moved to live, it was probably I'm gonna say it, but it was like 6 to 7 weeks, which is crazy. And prior to that, I was trading with Bullinox for like 5 to 6 months. I took the payouts I got with them to move to Top Step. 30-minute break. I'm not interested personally. For the reason that the 15 minute is smaller body, no red for a long time. Like really strong close right at resistance. 30-minute looks good, but I'm not interested in that. I can't take it based on the 15-minute. Yeah, I can't take it based on that. Have you guys heard about the artist who started that? It's actually crazy. Bro is doing satanic rituals and stuff. Have you always traded this strategy? Yeah, pretty much. There was a time frame like before I really locked in that I tried to learn a little bit about ICT, but it never stuck. I completely hated it. Barely learned anything from it, to be honest, and just went straight back to this. Yes, I'll check. I just seen your message there. Okay, so that's the 30-minute time frame, right? Let's see. We had the candle there. Okay. Yeah, so it's right here. I'm gonna place a vertical line on this candle. It was this one he's talking about. So he had a level. He had a level marked it right here. The 30 close above it. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame. What time was this? This was. What time was this? For one, it's a little bit overextended. It's a lot of green. I wouldn't say it's a crazy amount, but what time was this? This was deep into Asia, no? I really feel like this was past 3 hours into Asia. Am I tripping? But was it 3 hours into Asia? Because after 3 hours is a cutoff for me. Yeah, that's the cutoff for me, 100%. I see trades not play out as much. Like, after 3 hours into Asia, trades don't play out half as much for me. If it was that deep in Asia, I would say that's the main reason. Yeah, it actually is pretty crazy. I've been getting videos pop up on my feed about the artist who created that trend. It's really weird. Dude is a complete weirdo. It could be like, I wouldn't be super excited about it just because it's a lot of green. Yeah, it's a lot of green anyways. Yeah, the hourly is also barcoding like crazy. That's another thing. It's one of those setups where you're like, oh man, like the hourly looks like poo. The 15 minutes a little bit extended one color. The 30-minute did engulf a lot of stuff, but like every other time frame is just kind of not looking as good.
Good morning, sunshine.
What did he do? Dude is just a weirdo. Like, he does satanic rituals and freaking sacrifices animals and wears this weird mask all the time. The guy who, I'm not sure what his name is, but he did the original song that started the 6-7 trend. Yeah, he's a complete nutcase. His name's Skrilla. I think his name's Skrilla. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a setup for him here. It might be a little fake out play. But again, like it's that scenario we were just talking about when some time frames look kind of good, but the hourly just looks so fucking bad. Like the hourly genuinely looks so fucking bad. Yeah. It's these conditions, man. It's these conditions more than anything, I feel like. The 6-9. Yeah, let's stick with that OG fucking. Let's stick with the OG meme. 6-9 is way more kid friendly than 6-7. Yeah. Dinner for Shem and Greg. Yeah. It's freaking funny. We got 15 minutes on this candle. Oren, what time does Tim Hortons close? If you're still here. $11. Yeah, I'll probably shut this down after this 30-minute candle. After this 30 closes. So if you want to chill at like 10:30, we can. No way, bro. I don't believe that. I thought it was the only Canada thing for some reason. Yeah, we're locked in, chat. Maybe I'll take a sell here depending on how this closes. I feel like it's not going to play out, though. I really don't think it's going to play out. Don's fries. Don't blame her. Why can't you join a Discord? You should be able to. I think you need to be signed in to Discord on your browser. Yeah, when you click the link, you need to be signed in on your browser. I never miss the garbage. Never. I'm a freaking sniper. I'm like Steph Curry. Steph Curry with his gum, bruh. Stay tuned, coffee. I wish there was nicotine infused drinks. That'd be so sick. Off the strip. You gotta go. Alright. Yeah, have a blessed evening too. Yeah, have a good one. It's good to have you here as always. If the A+ ain't legit, I simply don't commit. My man. Yep. That's words to live by, bro. That's words to live by. 100%. It says you have already registered to Discord. I can't really think of what the problem would be. If anybody knows why I would say that, then please tell this dude. Yeah, if anybody knows what's going on, I'd appreciate if you help this dude out. Something's off, Fez. Trump clearly isn't speaking in China. Let's see if we might get a sell down here, possibly. I'm not super confident in it, I'm not gonna lie. Because this 30 closed so strong bullish. Kind of above all this shit, you know, above all this shit right here with all this range up here, you know. My guys, KV, legit, I have no clue who KV is. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. Yeah, I'm thinking of sells possibly. As long as we don't overextend on this candle. Yeah, you might have to block that dude, yeah. Yo, Ty, how's it going? Wait, you already said that like 20 minutes ago, didn't you? I feel like that's my second time saying yo, Ty. Oh, you're at home now. Oh yeah, you're at the cafe. Freaking. Yeah, you're at the cafe, right? With your yellow glasses on, your computer out, and your red RPNL on the screen. Going on tilt at the cafe while biohacking. Bro's trying to make the money to pay for his matcha, but he just keeps blowing accounts over and over again. Yeah, we're extending a little bit now. We're extending down a little bit more than I would like, which sucks. Yeah, I really don't like that. Three for $6, 18 pouches. About 99. Dude, the gum is way cheaper, bro. The gum is way cheaper. I'm telling you. This trade, this type 2 is a little bit extended. It's definitely a little bit extended. The hourly looks like poo, dude. I really don't want to take this, man. I really don't want to take this at all. Yeah, I'm going to stand this one down, personally. Looks decent on the 15, but bro, every other time frame looks like absolute dog shit, man. Like, it's pissing me off, man. Wait, why are you guys throwing up the red cards? Let's see what happens. You're tempted. I'm tempted too, but I just can't do it, man. I can't do it with what the other time frames look like. I can't get myself to do it. It's retesting the trend line. It's retesting the EMA. Nah, I'm not gonna take it, man. Like the only time, like when it comes to coinciding time frames, I typically do want to have at least two time frames that it makes sense on, and I can't think of any other time frame other than the 15-minute that it makes sense on. So I'm not gonna take it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. One sec. Yeah. Yeah. I think you need to add some order flow to your game, like knowing the delta for the last watch the tape is your best friend. I don't know. I'm doing pretty fine trading the way I am. Pez, you don't take this sell. Not personally, because the 15-minute is the only time frame it looks good on. I want it to at least make sense on another time frame. Even if, like, in saying that, that doesn't mean it needs to be a closer. Like, that doesn't mean the 30 needs to be a closer. The hourly needs to be a closer. It can be a closer on the 15 only, but it needs to at least make sense for the direction to be going that way on the 30. Check Dizzy. Yep. I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm trading minis. Adam, I don't see anything in the Discord, bro. What do you think in other time frames, which does not look good? The 30-minute, the previous candle was still very bullish, and for me to expect for this trade to play out, this 30-minute would have the barcode completely after it broke out of that previous level. The hourly is just in a absolute shit wiki position. Do you really want to trade back into this? I don't know. 4 hour kind of looks good for it to go down, but also hard to tell. Daily only just opened, so. And then weekly is bullish in my opinion, but that doesn't really matter for this moment. Okay, we got a trade in the friggin'. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to that at all. I keep my analysis as simple as possible in relation to how I'm trading. Trading the mini, not micro. Yeah, minis. Minis, bruh. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really have any interest in learning anything outside of building data based on what I learned in the course I did. I don't like to overflow my brain with unnecessary information. Wait, Orm, I thought we were chilling. Thought we were getting a coffee or something. Oh, you don't want to hang out? No, I don't really want anything. I don't really want anything. Nah, it's all good, man. I'm chill. I thought you wanted to hang out or something. Well, for like the 20th time, mainly is because there's no coinciding time frame other than the 15 for the direction to go down here on this candle. Based off that, I'm not a big fan of it. Oh yeah. Oh, for limited, I don't take any no, I don't take heed to, I don't take any offense to anything you say, or even if you do criticize, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Think you're off? Yeah. Peace out, bro. There's probably nothing happening here, so. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, man. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll be able to do anything tomorrow, though. I gotta get my sleep. Yeah, just remember, like, I'm not interested in anything outside of what I'm doing now. That's all. Not that I don't try to learn, you know, I'm more focused on learning by building data around the information I already know and just getting to know myself more and fixing my psychology up a bit better. I'm coming to town for a bit soon. I'll message you in 20. What? Bro, you're tripping me out. You're tripping me out, man. Dude, I swear you asked me to hang out first. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll hang out. And then I was like, yeah, you want to hang out? And then you were like, no, I can't hang out. And now you're saying you're going to message me in 20. Dude, you're tripping me out. My guy's an AMP with Kai Cenat, an agent, and Duke Dennis. NPC Trades is a legend, man. When it comes to being like a coach or something, Mitch is friggin' like, if you were to compare different people as teachers, I would say Ty is like a progressive kind of encouraging teacher. Shem is like in between, and then Mitch is just full blown. Like, if you mess up, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass with a ruler. Like, Mitch is like, fucking put your hand out, and I'm gonna fucking whip your hand with a ruler. I love it. Everybody has different teaching styles. Yeah, legit, man. That's such a good way to put it. The Simon Cowell of trade reviews. Literally, bro. Oh, Bluey. What's up, man? W scam attempt. Yeah, W scam attempt. Freaking. Still babying this coffee. I still barely drank any of this coffee. Anybody wondering, the Discord link is still there. Still pinned in chat. Also, I always say Bullnox is great for learning the prop firm space. Very cheap with their discounts. I have a code on screen. 91% off. You can get a 50K for like $15. My advice is treat it like you spent $500 on it though. Trade it slow and learn the process. There's intraday trailing drawdown on these option 1 accounts. So you want to take it slow and use it to build data more than anything. The Diddy documentary, bro, I need to watch it, man. I keep seeing these videos that about 50 Cent like leaking some insane footage. But I haven't seen the footage and I want to see it. What's that noise? Oh. Looking good for sales. I wouldn't say it's looking that good for sales. Not enough strength on the 30. Need a smaller body than that, yeah. Gonna need a smaller body than that. I don't want it to hold support too much. Yeah, the 30 is gonna need more strength. And it's not looking like it's gonna give that. Definitely need a way more smaller body than that personally. Yeah. I would need it smaller for me. The 30 still looks kind of overall bullish with the wick being at the downside a little bit more. Rejected back up in the last minute a little bit. 59 gold also has a decent amount of strength in it. Yeah, not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan. It can play out. The hourly did just close at the resistance, so it could play out, but not a huge fan of it myself. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to close up shop. Getting ready to call it there after that. Hope everybody had a good time, and if anybody's new, I do stream pre-London and London as well. So be sure to pull up, hit that sub button, turn the noties on. Jack, you're fucking wild, bro. You're fucking wild, man. Yeah, W stream, I feel like the price action is pretty shit, but we're still here every day. Yeah, Ariel. See you then. Of course, guys. Bunch of legends we have here. Bunch of absolute legends, of course. Discord's free. Yep, Discord's free. We get together every weekend too for a stage, for a little webinar type thing. That's all free. Fuck yeah, guys. Catch you pre-London.